hurry up then. About to start. This is really impressive. This is when it works, mate. Speaking of which, can you just check we're live on both YouTube and Facebook, please? Yes. Hello, everyone. Oh, look, we've got a very wonky scoreboard, but we don't mind that. We think we're now live on Facebook and YouTube, but we're just going to check to make sure I'm not speaking into the unknown. Sorry? Have you tested the sound yet? Well, I don't know. Well, Matt can't work Facebook, or one of you does Facebook, one of you does YouTube, and they can let me know whether we've got sound. Welcome, everyone. It is another evening of semi-final Skittles. This time for the Shield. So all apart from the top 4 teams who went in for the Cup, it's going to be... Nice. We've got middle-aged men who are trying to work social media and technology, and it's quite funny because I can do it, but I'm over here. Anyway, welcome everyone. We've got the first of tonight's semi-finals kicking off shortly. It is Big Uns. Is it Big Uns, Dave? Is it Big Uns?
It's not.
No, who's up first?
Bestsellers.
Oh, of course it is. It's Bestsellers versus DASS. Sorry, I was at a 50th birthday party here on Saturday. You're lucky I'm still alive. So, teams Norman, Duncan, Peter, Mike, Ian and Rob for the Bestsellers. DASS, Drinks and Some Skittles. Graham, Amy, Jerry, Dave, Dan and Stu. Now I'm going to go over to my technical colleague here. Can anybody hear anything? Matt?
We're on YouTube.
Oh, that's good. He is watching, but I wonder if you can hear us. I'm sure the viewers will tell us. Skittles are ready. The home team, the away team. It's a relaxed summer finals.
Hi Guy, can you hear us? Can you comment on Facebook?
The fact that there's automatic subtitles implies that we've got audio. Woohoo! Hooray! That's always good. Matthews. Oh, that's you. I'm very confused. So yes, we'll do some shout outs. We've already shouted out to Di. Kath on YouTube. All good, she says. Thank you. Alex Miles, it says it's work. I thought for a minute, Alex, you were working on YouTube. I was thinking, oh, we've got one of the high ups. But no, it means it's working. We've got a good connection this week, it seems. Thank you, Sky. Another one of our super fans, Sky, is in. Now, because Dave, our super pundit, is technically is it the non-playing captain of Cobblers? No, DASS. Sorry, DASS. He plays for DASS, but he captains but doesn't play for Cobblers. It's very confusing. He's basically involved in both these games. So we've swapped him out for a more neutral party in Lads Night Out's Matt. Well, no. Erstwhile of Lads Night Out, Matt. Now of Find the Gap.
13 years of Lads Night Out. And,
He's thrown them away.
I felt very strange. Talk more about that later.
They got off to a quick. It's Norm, isn't it? Look. Norm took us by surprise. I didn't even know who won the toss.
Yeah, Norman magic shot in just got the back dinner.
Tom there sticking up for us. He's been roped in to do a semi-final.
I think these first deliveries are often not feeling quite loose enough, are you?
No. No, a cheeky one from Norm there. He's got he is a casual little stride back to the top table there. You might need to just hold the mic a little closer. I find if you rest it on the bushy part of the beard, that's just right, mate. So only a 3 for Norm. Goodness.
That's why we used to see football commentators with a special thing for putting onto their chin.
Yes. The commentator mic, Max on YouTube, giving us the okay as well. Oh. Good opener for Graham. There's a difference in quality with the Skittle cam this evening because the old Skittle cam, if you remember last week, got a hell of a battering and it's broken.
Did it get?
Yes, it did. Well, the stand it was on got a whack, and I wonder why I got no signal out of it this evening until I realised that the HDMI port on the camera was literally not attached to the board anymore, and as I've checked it, it fell inside the camera. So we've got my backup camera, which is actually looking quite good. A little bit yellow. Might have to do the white balance later, but I'm not doing it now.
Amazing, it's not been destroyed.
That's because before it was that well out of the way, but Dave wanted a new view last week, didn't he? Now, who's this? Now, this is Dunk, who's never played Skittles before. He's a ringer for tonight. I saw him have a practice earlier, and he looked, you know, all right. But look at this. What a smooth action. Have they brought someone in from the West Country just to get themselves through to the final, do we think? Maybe his twin brother. I need to go and get my beer, which is still over here.
It's bestsellers. They're not bestsellers versus DASS.
It is bestsellers, yes. Amy now for DASS, drinks and some Skittles. Little unfortunate with the opener. Can you see? Monitor. Press 2. Quick. Too slow. I've just got training Matt up. Oh, you're too quick there, Matt. Get your hands off. Get your hands off. So, the opening blows in this opening leg of the first semi-final for the Shield Trophy. 10 pins apiece after 2 have bowled for both teams. Peter now, the father of the club.
Peter has been playing since the club formed in... No, I did a lot of work over this in the summer, now I can't remember. 1964.
Yes.
He is still in fine fettle.
Wearing his lucky striped top. We've seen that at a few key moments over the years. That's all right. Now it's a bit of an awkward lie here, Matt. What would you play here?
A gentle into the key.
Oh, he's followed your advice. Oh, there we go. He receives the raucous applause of his teammates.
I know what to do, but can't necessarily do it.
Always lovely if you're scoring to chalk up your own 8. Lovely. Now, Jerry Ogar for DASS. Up with the bants, but can he match the skill and the style?
Jerry is certainly really good on his day, and he loves a bit of banter.
He does. He is a bit of a bantsmeister.
He gives people the updates.
He does. Ooh. All right, Jerry needs to focus here. Anything less than a 6, and he's giving away a bit of a lead at the halfway point of the leg. Oh, the unkindest cut of all.
Very unfortunate. A gentle nick. No one wants one of them.
No one wants gentle nick, no. All right, Jerry needs a big final ball. He's gone for the angle. Oh, no. Silence from his teammates on the away tables.
Sky has just commented to say they don't start the Winter League till October. We don't either, Sky. This is a sort of overthrow for the summer.
This is the post-season summer league, our very relaxed and casual summer. Oh. Okay. Chipping away here.
Pin's still on, so let's see if he can get that down.
Okay, that's not bad. A little shrug.
King quite good for the bestsellers.
It is. Now, for us lazy commentators, we prefer a running total, but we'll have to do our own maths. 24 pins to the sellers after 4. 11 after 3. Captain Dave, your usual pundit, has now going to show us why he is Live Skittles #1 pundit. It's not an unconventional 3.
It is an unconventional 3. It's come across to the right.
Oh, now.
Yeah, this is
I mean,
looking different.
as Dave would tell me every time when I try, king is the shot here. King or bust. Oh, he's pulled it. No, he hasn't. Goodness me, I thought he had. He nearly pulled out an 8. That was very close.
So they're still within
Spitting distance.
sniffing
18 to 24. 6 pin deficit with only 2 to play. Who's up next? It's Ian, isn't it?
Hello, Brett. Good to see you watching.
Ian for bestsellers. Oh, well. Avoided the miss. He's got a 6-pin lead that he really doesn't want to throw away, and that 2 means they're 8 ahead.
That's a lovely one.
Alright, there we go. He deserved that extra one.
Now, this is pretty near impossible to get a spare, but he could get
No. Sails away.
decent score.
Look at that. Half a clap from his teammate. I mean, they're obviously feeling very relaxed that he didn't need to do that, but there we go. 31 pins, I break that, after 5 have bowled for bestsellers. Dan now. It's got an awful lot of work to do for DASS. It's time for maybe forget the drinks and have a lot of Skittles.
Yeah, he's going to have to hammer some of these pins down.
we both hummed at that one, didn't we?
Simon and I have both been playing, I don't know, was it 13 or 14 years? You kind of know
Many.
but you don't give up, but sometimes you're going through the motions.
And after a few beers, they can be tricky motions as well. Oh, that's unlucky. And you have to say, that's probably a case of
About with a little shake of the head. Yeah.
a little bit too little, too late. (24 to 31). Still a 6-pin deficit. He's held things.
It would probably need a bit of a disaster from Rob, but Rob is really up there in the club.
It's rare that Rob absolutely stuffs up. He's had like low scores, but they're 3, 4 or 5 rather than...
And Rob is another player who's played for 30 plus years. And even if you play 30 years, you can still just take the middle back pinner.
Yeah. It's surprising because he's actually only 37 years old.
Rob.
Wow. Could the commentary curse, where I said it's very, very, very rare that he stuffs it up completely, come to pass? And there we go. 5, which, as I said, is for most of us would go, phew, we've got away with that, with a 5. Rob will be disappointed with it, but 36, the target. Tricky from here.
I have seen Stuart. You know when he gets in that kind of focus?
Does he need a 12 spare to tie it?
Yeah.
So remember, this is a knockout game, so of course it's the first to 6.
Where's it going for Stuart? Yeah.
Ooh.
I think it's gone. His leg has gone.
I mean, the king's still there. He's got a very outside chance of a clearance. No, that's it. So, it is first blood to bestsellers in this knockout semi-final. Good pick up there from Stu on that last ball.
It's still got a very summery feel, this, hasn't it?
Well, I think it's because, you know, time, kick-off times, everything else, a bit. No one's too worried. The Winter League is a bit more formal, a bit more traditional, a bit more weighty. The summer is a fun affair. Are you across both our streams?
Well, I've just been checking a few things.
Good man. Matt is in charge of social, so I'm going to can that extra window so it doesn't.
Hello, Matt's on YouTube. Hello, Brian Wood. Butcher.
Yes, hello, Brian. You can tell by that silence. Not much happened. Right. Come on, Graham. Wow.
Graham hits the pins nice and hard, doesn't he?
And when he has a really good pace, because when he connects just so at that pace, they can all tumble very easily. But it's just having that consistent accuracy of delivery. A little bit below his opener. Now Norm, very low for him with a 3, will be desperate to justify his selection for this evening's game.
That's unnormal.
If I'd had more than just one drink, I might have said that was abnormal. Oh. I thought he might have got the nick and pulled it over, but it didn't. So, important final ball. Quarter pin the shot. He's pulled it again.
I'm not quite sure what's happened to the music here, Simon.
Well, it's Dave's phone. That's why he couldn't check whether or not we were coming through loud and clear on our streams, because he's connected into the Bluetooth PA here. So it's all his fault. Hopefully I've got these mics quite directional and close, so hopefully they're not too offended by any of this nonsense.
I mean, I'm glad they can't hear it. It's not the lads' night out playing.
No. So leg 2, all square. Oh.
Gently, but Amy took 2 pins with it.
She did, each of which went in the opposite direction. That was quite nice to look.
I'd like to see Amy get a good score here, because she's not playing many games over.
No. Well, she's coming back from surgery on her wrist last year, and of course there was a long spell of healing, and then she was out not playing for a while. And I think it's confidence now. I think she just needs to get her confidence back, because there we go.
I tell you what, it takes some bottle to stand there and bowl the ball now.
Well, especially when you know the eyes of the world are on you now, in glorious Technicolor.
It's not as easy as anyone makes it look.
No. And we always say, people think, well, you know, it's a very gentle game and they're not exactly running around like you are at football, but see what, the psychological pressure of some of these shots. Whoa!
A bouncing bomb there.
Bit of air from our rookie player. That's better. Oh, goodness me. Probably certainly made up for that first one.
I don't know if anyone watching has ever played cricket, but when you go into bowl, when you go into bowl playing cricket, and
that was interfering. Moisture in the pint glass.
do you feel people watching you? It's definitely the same thing.
You do, but I tell you what, remembering he'd never played Skittles until touched a Skittle ball until 15 minutes before this game. He's on a pair of 7s, is Duncan. So, bestsellers 12, DASS 10. Jerry needs to pull things back.
What can Jerry do? That was one of those unfortunate quarter pin hits.
It was.
He didn't get quite take out of an immediate line.
No, he's going to cross over to the other side. hello. Oh, horrible split. I mean, you either clip the wing and try and cut in, or you go for the straight down. But you don't do that. That's really unfortunate.
Simon's just dashing off to go and do something with the camera. They've got me on a break. So we're looking at 15 plays 12. The bestsellers still have Peter.
Yeah. 3 behind, plus whatever Pete can put in. And goodness me, if he can pull together another 8. Sorry, I mustn't call him Pete. That's an absolute faux pas. Peter. Always Pete. All the syllables or nothing.
Oh, that one just didn't want to go down.
There we go. I mean, you've got the mini. You've got the just a mini king here. Treat this front skittle as a mini king. Oh, he's gone wide. He's disappointed with that. Disappointed.
Good 6 though.
It's good 6. He's the most. The number 2 and number 3 position for bestsellers are being the most consistent in the alley tonight. Strong scoring.
As we all know, that in Skittles there's a good 6 and a bad 6. But here's Dave.
Skipper for DASS, top Skittles pundit. What can he pull out the bag? Not that. He's struggling, isn't he? Same, or slightly wayward. He's left the rad. Now, I don't do this because it scares me over there, but Dave's got to grab the alley by the scruff of the neck, and oh dear.
Poor Dave.
Wow. The shoulders have dropped already for Dave, I feel. And bearing in mind the captain is supposed to be giving them that positive energy they need. It's not boding well, is it, for...
It's both a team game and an individual game, a bit like cricket nowadays. It's difficult when you... And then
Wow.
the team do things like that. That was a great shot. This could easily be a big...
It's a chance. Consolation clearance, perhaps?
Seems to have it in his locker. Good 7. Okay, very good 7 there. Best sellers.
Good 7 from Mike. They've had some good. The middle order, the sellers, that's where they're winning this. 25 pins after 4 have bowled in this second leg for the sellers. 17 for DASS.
Good to see you on Facebook. Hope you're well.
Hello again, Lee. He was cheering for Dave. It's maybe too little, too late.
Let's see. You know, lads like that, we used to sometimes swing it in the third leg, didn't we? Let's see.
Are we talking about Skittles or? Oh, the red kite formation.
I quite like this one. You've got those kind of court pins on.
Yeah, with a chance of hitting that rear pin.
Yes.
Okay. Outside chance of a clearance. Strong chance of an 8.
Let's see.
Focus.
Okay.
Oh, has he pulled that?
Good 7. Yeah.
Okay. Sporting applause from Rob and the opposition. That was good. That was good. Dan, again, he's the most consistently scoring player. Over 6. But it's too little too late. I mean,
Let's see. What can he
the best sellers, if you look at them, look at the body language, they're all very relaxed. Even the ones who haven't perhaps had their finest evening so far. Oh, that was a bit of a stuff you from the Skittles there, wasn't it?
It is kind of unusual
rolled off the quarter, but then didn't take that, but then knocked the back one.
Decide not to fall.
Oh, now. This is a pressure shot, because although they have a big lead, they can't really afford to score this low. Okay, I think that's a required pickup.
Yeah, those 3 pins were really, really good for this leg.
Let's have a look. So, 29 pins after 5 have bowled for the best sellers.
Stu needs to really put it out of the park here, doesn't he?
24 pins. 24 pins after 5 for DASS. So, they're behind, but with the honour. Oh, go on. Did you see the spin? He when he tames it, my goodness, what a weapon.
I tell you,
The spin, that is, not Stu.
before we played that first leg, he is a good skipper.
There's the spin again. Oh, unlucky.
If he can get these 2 pins down, that's going to put some pressure on top.
It will. Has he got no? Just pulled it away. Unlucky. Unlucky, Stu.
He's looking at the scoreboard wrong.
It might be a bit, I wonder if it's a bit early in the evening for Stu. Normally he does his best work after sort of 9 o'clock and a couple more pints.
I think, yeah, there's a good chance of that.
We've got I just have to apologise for the wonky camera angle here on the score, but it's making me slightly dizzy. But that's all right. Just lean your heads, viewer. You won't notice.
Robbie, ABM legend, needs 4, didn't he?
I think so. What about 14, 24, 29? No, I think he needs 3.
Oh, does he? My legendary arithmetic strikes again.
24 and 5 is 29.
It's just the 2. Has he decided to do it bit by bit? No, that was
Why strain yourself when there's a final to appear on Friday?
The W formation is left.
The M from the bowler's eye line. Apologies about the pixelation. It's because we've got people standing in front of us. There we go. Graham moved and suddenly all was clear. So, 2 legs have been played in this first semi-final for the Shield. Both of them have so far gone to bestsellers. If 1 leg is all they need.
It's a very low-scoring game so far.
It is. No one's... but then the sellers haven't had to step it up really, so...
It could all be over after this leg.
Well,
It's being a knockout.
Norm got his eye in. Quarter pin on your left, viewer, would be my...
That is the shot. He's gone for it.
He pulled it. Just a single.
No one's showing a bit of mercy.
No.
DASS.
No. Now I say 1 more leg to go. Of course, in our league, we play for points, not pins. So the highest pin count will get 2 points and take the leg. If it's a draw, you share a point. So, yes, in order to win, it's first to 6. We could see a big comeback from DASS, take it all the way to a deciding 5th leg, but they need to win the next 2.
They do. There's a bit of pressure here.
Oh, that's so harsh. He missed out. Just the skittle flew through and missed the back quarter and the rear pin.
Too well.
You can sometimes get the skittles can get a bit airborne.
So it's still on here.
I mean, king's the shot, as Dave would say. Come on, Graham.
Can he?
That's looking good. Oh, unlucky. Strong 7.
7. So that's now just switched up a bit. I mean,
Ooh.
bestsellers have not felt any pressure
No,
yet.
no. And also, I forgot to tell our viewer, of course, all of our super fans will know this, but we might have some newcomers. It is the beer leg. Leg 3 in our league is the beer leg. Simple concept. Score more than your opponent, they have to go and buy you a beer, and vice versa. First blood DASS with Graham's 7 against Norman's 5. trick shot from Dunk, the newcomer.
I think you probably heard her as letting out the air then. Simon like, oh yeah.
Oh, hello.
Quite well.
Look at that. Look at
For
that.
the sticker upper there.
Now, just needs to tame the speed and hold the action. Oh, he just pulled that out of the hand. It's unlucky. Strong. Strong for his first ever beer. Look at that. 777. 777.
I wonder if he's played for anyone in the winter. We shall see.
Any vacancies in Fire the Gap?
No. Oh,
We might have some vacancies in Lads Night Out. You see, we've had a few people just like leave and set up their own teams.
we were going to come back to that a bit later. I've just called in to, not called in, I was just looking in on YouTube and we've got someone else, John Penny.
Hello, John.
From Bradford Abbas in Dorset.
Ah, the
Island of Skittles.
many Abbasses. I always get confused with all the Abbasses.
John, we had the shunters down here in the summer from Wallingford Forum.
We did.
Playing a game, so yeah, we're familiar with your belly flops.
Painful as they are. Amy. Not feeling it tonight. Has to walk to the bar and buy Duncan his beverage of choice because she only managed to score 2, unfortunately. So 2 have bowled in this potentially pivotal third leg. 9 pins to DASS. 12 pins to Bestsellers. Oh, Peter. Peter with a really unfortunate lie from that otherwise excellent opener. Lost the chance of the spare, but he'll be trying to clear all of these up. How's he done? Just nicked it. The goalpost, unfortunately, is, as we know, draws the ball in.
It takes particular perfect speed and a bit of spin.
Yeah, look at that.
See what he's doing.
Yeah, he tried to avoid that gravitational pull and just ran it too wide. Well done, Peter, though. Solid 7. Good scoring from, look at again, this middle order for Bestsellers.
Very solid citizens.
Duncan, Peter and Mike. Wow.
Yeah, 21 pins apiece, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even I can add that up.
Just testing, just testing. Yeah, that's better. Sorry, everybody. I was distracted by noises off.
So no one's heard any of my twittering yet. See.
I think they're just not allowed to turn the telly up loud enough at home. That's what the problem is. We may have we may have a decibel-based imbalance on the mics.
I have been the last 2.5 legs.
Let's swap. You do all the buttons, and I'll just check your mic.
Thanks, Simon. Right. Let's see what Bestsellers have got in their locker here. Mike. New bowler, I think. He's done pretty well so far. As you can see. Already got 13 pins down. It's a good kingpin strike.
Say something, Matt.
Hello. Simon asked me to say something. Oh, Mike's pulled that a bit to the port side.
Yes.
We're just having a few sound and mic issues. 5 scored there.
Well, Matt is.
Yes,
I'm
I
fine.
am.
I'm fine, so that's good. Right, let's ignore that. Let's get back to the action. So what did we miss while I was doing that? Well, Jerry's 5. Or was it Mike's 5? That's Mike's 5. Dave has got to respond. Dave coming back with a 7 to a 2.
Dave needs to pull something out of the bag here. That's
Better,
more, yeah,
but
that's
still,
more like Dave.
You don't want to see Wayland Yutani like that when you're...
No, you don't. No, that's an unlucky lie.
It's one for the Alien franchise fans there. Quarter pin.
Yes.
Quarter pin clearance, and that's always the risk. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He'll want to get some revenge now and get one of these wingers.
You go down that edge, dead straight. Yes.
Oh no, came in off.
Well done.
It was in off. Everyone saw it. Came in off the pin in the gutter. Never mind, Dave. 727. Slightly underpowered aircraft. Well,
So, yeah.
where are we at score-wise?
Well, DASS
24 to the best sellers.
and 21. So trailing again.
Is he going to take one more? No. Well, the Skittles have a fair bit of mass in them. It's normally, it's unless they're moving with some pace, they're not going to take another Skittle with them. And they're rolling like that. Oh, and there we go. Let's have a look at the score situation here.
Just the outside of that wing pin there, you could take down those three, get the 8. He's gone for it.
As cuts in. Oh, that is
Yeah.
unlucky.
That was unlucky.
Appreciative applause from home and away team. I think everyone appreciated the guts to go for it.
Yeah. It was the right shot, and also you wouldn't want to do it too much harder because you would risk just missing everything.
So 31 to the sellers after 5 of bowled in this third leg. 21 to DASS. 10 pins
Dan
behind.
has felt, a heavy amount of weight every time he's come out to bowl, hasn't he? He's not been able to stride up there and just whack it down.
It's
There's
never
always something
fun
to
knowing
think
that he needs a spare to actually keep them in the game.
Yeah.
But he gave it some welly, didn't he?
Yeah, he took out.
I think a 9, an 8 is the minimum I think they need to keep any sort of pressure on.
He does. He
the
needs to
sellers.
score heavily. That's a good shot.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Yes.
A 9 to take them just 1 pin behind would really, really ramp things up.
I'm raising my eyebrows here, Simon, which doesn't come across very well on commentary, was it? But
Unlucky.
that's bad luck, yeah.
Unlucky. Solid skittling from Dan, under pressure as well.
It's you just don't. You've got to keep going and not let the opposition get away.
No, anything could
That's
happen.
what Dan's done there.
I mean,
because Rob's not having a vintage evening,
Rob,
is he?
Rob has not been on his par, but he's a beer leg, and we do know that Rob is always thirsty.
He's
He's motivated.
He's known at the bar, isn't he, down here at the ABM Skittles Club?
He is.
What can he do? Come on then, Rob.
John Penny says, yes, chaps, it's me. Sorry, we're behind on the socials. We're busy watching the Skittles. Oh, Rob, that was a very delicate 3. He's got to hit a kingpin just to give himself the confidence. There he goes.
That's more
it.
like the Rob we
Here
know.
he goes. It's a great shot. Do you think he's going to try the very spicy cutback?
I would do that, and I think Rob will.
He might as well. What's he got to lose?
No.
Stuck in the hand there, didn't it? You saw it stuck in the hand. Wow. What a great... Look at that. Their best leg of the evening. What a way to put the hammer down from the best sellers. 38. 4 sevens and 2 5s.
So Stu
Needs a lot.
He needs 11
Spare territory.
to win, otherwise we're over. Come on then, Stu.
Well.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all there.
They are. This is on. It is still on.
Stuart. Oh.
Yeah.
He
It's
wasn't
no longer
far off,
on,
was he?
but yeah.
He wasn't far
A really
off.
good effort.
It was great effort.
1 ball to go. Let's see what Stu can do.
Come on, Stu, consolation.
Ah,
Yeah,
good eight.
yeah.
Well done, Stu.
He's not happy. He's not happy. He knows he had more than that in him. There we go.
Well,
It's their best leg. Best leg from DASS. 36. They did rise to the occasion, just not quite enough.
no.
So
I think they're just...
it's up to them if they want. Are they going to carry on?
It's unclear what they're going to do. I think...
I think normally they
Graham's
do.
going to bowl again.
Yeah, for the love of the game.
Yeah.
So why not? So, and what will happen here, much to their disgust, because it's happened to me before, is now you know you've lost, the pressure drops, you play your best form, and they'll smash the next two legs.
Yeah. Oh.
Or not. I've just realised Graham's not wearing his hat this evening. I think that could be the problem. He may have a cold scalp and it's affecting his form. Graham rarely addresses the alley unbedecked with his baseball cap.
That's very true. I thought there was something different. I couldn't quite tell what it was.
I've not noticed
Straight
that.
from the horse's mouth.
He claims
there.
that he never wears it normally. I'm sure we never not see you in it. We're all very confused. Oh, all right then. Maybe it's one of those. Maybe it's one of those weird.
Right, here's Norm. What can Norm do?
Norm manages the
That
trick
back
shot.
pin.
Norm's not had a great evening for Norm. But he hasn't let it get him down. He's a team player. He knows he's pulled his weight during the league.
Oh yeah, Norm's a top guy. I used to have a chat with Norm.
And he's just been a little bit off the boil in the off-season here, but the team are through. He might get picked again. I don't know whether bestsellers are operating some sort of viciously harsh cut-off selection, or whether it's just, hey, who can play? Quick, get down. It's a bit strange at this time of year because not everyone for all the teams will play the summer league. Quite a few skittlers take the summer off and go and do other things, other sports perhaps.
They do.
And so
Concentrate
sometimes
on their triathlons.
yeah,
and things like that.
sometimes teams can struggle. I know my triathlon has taken. Don't think cycling up here with a bag laden with camera gear counts as triathlon training, but
The quads must be pumped.
it's not that far, to be honest.
Unfairly
About
flat.
7 minutes on the bike.
We've got some good hills around here, but not in Wallingford.
No. Although, the cycle home up the not very steep but quite long St Nicholas Road after a few pints can be taxing. Amy, look at this.
That was very nearly a 7.
It was very, that's harsh. It's almost like saying, well, they DASS have very nearly won it. I mean, it's not enough. But it's a best score of the evening. Right, how can newcomer Duncan do? Surely he can't put another 7 down there.
He can,
He bloody well can.
because when you first start playing Skittles and you wang it down, you don't think about it.
That's very true.
If you could only keep in that frame of mind
Yes.
for the rest
The
of your
not
skipping
caring.
career.
Yeah.
Well,
he
you
goes.
care, but you don't overthink it.
Come on, look. Surely one of these for his magical 7. Has he got it?
No, he's just got 7 again.
Lucky. Superb. I thought he might, if you're going to break your run, break it with an 8.
Yeah, not a 6.
Well done, Duncan. Most consistent player on the board so far.
I've just realised, John, watch on YouTube, John Penny is the founder of the Pub Games group on Facebook.
He is.
Yes, hello, John. Again.
This trouble with you, your social circle is so big. It's hard for you to keep track of all the friends and acquaintances you've picked up over the years with your travels.
Well, I don't know, John, but that is a fantastic shot from Graham.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, no, Jerry. Sorry, not Graham.
Look at this.
Yeah.
I told you this would happen, didn't I? Once the pressure's off, they're going to rub their noses in it.
Jerry has this in his locker, you see.
He does.
He's going to smash this over and get a spare. No doubt. No. Kiss of death.
Yeah.
Like Kevin Keegan once, he was commentating on some England football game.
Got
He
a
said
dodgy light bulb.
Romania wouldn't win, and they
Might be a
knocked out
dodgy
the
camera.
Euros.
Yeah, like I said, this is the emergency backup GoPro. I might need to change the settings. The white balance is not been locked off and everything else, because I wasn't expecting to have a trashed GoPro when I came down.
Well, there we go. You see, Simon is. If you could see this setup here, it's not just someone holding a phone.
I did shoot a bit of a behind-the-scenes vid a few weeks ago, and I've completely forgotten about it. I'll have to edit it up and show people what the rig is. Bore them even more than I do now.
Simon, you don't bore anyone. People love your commentary. And this is an impressive setup. There's lots of buttons, there's lots of lights. It's almost as if you're a professional.
Ah, well.
He doesn't take compliments well, this man. There we go. So Peter has got one more to go. Still got that mini king.
Yes, we saw this last time. Now this time, can he punish it? Hello? No, not quite.
Yeah.
Seven. Again, Peter, solid play from that middle order of bestsellers, and I think they've won it this evening. They've definitely won it for them.
I mean, 61 years of skittling experience from Peter,
and it's all there. It's all there still. Sharp as a tack.
He is.
Bright as a button. Fluffy as a kitten.
I wouldn't quite say fluffy as a kitten.
Well, what's your fluffiness comparator for it then? Fluffy as a cloud?
I wouldn't use fluffy to describe Peter. Dave's having one of those nights tonight, isn't he?
And the problem for Dave is... No, he's looking at him throw it away.
Yeah.
The problem for Dave is, having spent match one as a playing captain, he's now got to watch the team that he is a non-playing captain for play in the next game, and somehow try and rally the troops.
Yeah, but they are playing young and bold,
who are ever improving.
They really are. They are a young team, plus Derek,
and a bold team in Derek. Yeah.
And they're really getting it going. They're kind of really improved over the summer.
Yeah. It's mainly Derek and his kids' friends, because I think all of his other friends have just told him to jog on for the summer. And he's put together though.
Yeah.
These youngsters have improved week on week, and they've been taking it in great spirits as well. It's fantastic to see young people just enjoying it for the game, and also then you could see them getting excited when they get big scores and
definitely.
Disappointed when they don't. And
because it's not a game. It's a game for everyone. Skittles.
It is.
It really is. It's not about your age. You can be just out of your teens or sort of a man of experience like Peter.
It's time for you to you check the Facebook.
Okay, let's check the Facebook. Let's see what's going on YouTube.
Oh, that was Facebook, was it? Oh.
Let's have a look.
Matt's in charge. Oh, hello. Matt's in charge of responding to the socials. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Are we getting some more information from Brian?
We are, yes. Brian, I can't remember which ball it is because we were watching on Facebook, but he's just a great ball in our league. It's called an 8-1 baller. And there's a fine for missing the spare, even though it's probably the hardest spare to pick up. Yeah, that sounds harsh, Brian. But I'd quite like to implement those sort of rules in my team, but as they're new, I'm going to let them off this season coming.
Well, the thing is, and it may not come across on camera because of the angles and everything else, but compared to a lot of the West Country alleys, ours is exceptionally long.
It really is long.
I mean, we're talking almost 50 foot from the first line that you've got to stand behind to the backboard here, with just out of shot beneath you now. It's a long old alley, and I know suddenly some of our visitors from the West Country for our 60th anniversary.
Yeah. There was a few intakes of breath.
We're like,
there?
blimey, and like joking about getting the glasses on and everything else because it's
get the telescope out to see the kingpin.
So look at this. DASS have perked up nicely when it doesn't matter anymore, as ever.
Yeah, often the way, isn't it?
Often the way. Well, the pressure's off them.
We did quite a bit of that in the summer, you know, just sneak, but it was more important in the league basis when you're sneaking points here and there.
Oh, come on, Stu. His spin managed to keep that on the alley. Watch when the ball leaves his hand. Watch the spin he puts on it. Off he goes.
Yeah, quite. I don't think he knows which way it's going to go, because I don't.
There it
That's
goes.
come across all right.
Swerves in. You
That
see
would
that
have been a
slap
lovely
swerves
first shot.
plumb on the king.
Yeah.
Still spinning. So really, apart from that first leg letdown, Stu's played solidly, 7-8-6. Dan, 7-7-8. Dave has pulled a little bit back, 2-7-5. Jerry has picked it up, 5-5-8. Amy, 5-2-6. Graham, 5-7-5. Nothing overtly wrong with the way DASS are playing. It's just that in those earlier legs, bestsellers were better.
Yeah, that middle order has really done well for the bestsellers.
Now Rob, way off his pace in the first two legs with a 5 and a 4. Picked it up better with a 7. He will be, although these knockout matches don't count for the individual averages, he will not want to see himself with more 5s or 4s on his scorecard tonight.
It's a weird one when you're playing anchor, especially if it doesn't matter.
It's a little bit. It's just something about. He's off his target. His aim's out.
I reckon it's the haircut. He's had a number 2 all over, he told me. There we go. 6 there for Rob. Of course, we're travelling down to Yeovil in November, aren't we, Simon?
We are. We're having an ABM club, a little bit of a lads on tour.
We are.
We couldn't convince any of the girls to come along. I can't think why. What's wrong with the allure of the Premier Inn in Yeovil?
We're going down to play the Bowling Stones down in Yeovil, so that should be fun. I don't think we'll be streaming it though.
I hadn't thought. I mean, I could set up the phone. If they've got 5G, we could set up the phone and just do it like we used to do with a phone at the end.
Some rustic streaming.
Some rust.
I mean, you don't want to be taking all this equipment down there because we just want to have a bit of fun.
Yeah. Oh no, I wouldn't do multicam. We'd just stick a phone here like we used to, and this shot, and just. But then again, I probably can't be bothered to do that. I would like to, enjoy it. So.
Norm's ended with a 4 there.
His second 4, 21 for Norm.
Yeah.
Now the hat's on.
Yeah. Graham's put his hat on. We're going to see. Let's see what he can do with the baseball cap on.
That he claims he never wears, that we're always sure. What's that thing on the internet, isn't it, where everyone thinks there's something, there's a name for it. Is it the Mandela effect?
Fake news?
No, the Mandela effect or something, where everybody thinks that something happened, but it didn't, but everyone believes that it did.
Ooh.
Take the hat off! Useless hat. It's the wrong colour. Normally has a green hat, doesn't he?
Yeah, purple. Is that the Phoenix Suns, I think? Or Utah Jazz? I'm not sure.
I don't know, but the hat's really not working for him.
No.
In any way.
No,
I'm not sure it's worked sartorially with that top, but it certainly isn't working skittling.
I don't think Graham's a man who worries about whether things clash.
That's the pickup.
Yeah, that's what you do when you get the quarter pin well and you get those 5 pins down. Bad luck, Graham. He's just walking back here to get his pint.
28, a fine score.
commiserate.
And by that I mean he deserves to have a fine. That's probably their go. Right, can newcomer Duncan, surely he can't finish with all the sevens.
He's looking pretty decent, isn't he?
I can't remember the last time we saw anyone with a solid rack of sevens.
He looks like a skittler. And he's got a good arm.
He's got a good chance for that quarter pin.
He's got to play in the winter.
Unlucky.
There you go.
What a failure.
Ends on 34. There's quite a lot of chuntering going up there. They're quite pleased.
Top Skittles.
Yeah.
Top Skittles. Sign him up. Right, Amy. Let's have a look at Amy. 4.526. Bit of a mixed bag and definitely less than she's capable of. Can she just bring it all together? It's all right. Unconventional 3, but 3 per ball will do it.
Brian, just to reply to you on YouTube, our score is Peter, who's been playing for, it'll be 61, his 61st season this coming season. And we did change to the new scoreboard a couple of years ago, which we've got a lovely old blackboard under there, but it stopped, the chalk stopped working on it somehow.
Yeah, that's the surface lost. Come on, Amy. Hey, there she goes, arms aloft, celebrates the 7. That's more like she's capable of.
Brian is watching on Facebook from Yeovil, from the Bowling Stones. Hello, Brian.
Go on, Brian. One of the infamous Passmore clan, of which there seem to be thousands.
There's plenty of them throughout Somerset.
The Skittling Passmores.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think one of them was a fake Passmore. Was it? I can't remember which one it was. Was it?
Was there a
Lindsay?
ring? Was there a ringer?
Yeah, I think one of them wanted to be a Passmore, but he wasn't a Passmore.
Come on, Peter. He's too busy. He's too busy enjoying his victory and his ride into the final on Friday, which we will be streaming both of the finals games.
Yes.
The final of the Shield Trophy, which will see bestsellers here against whoever wins the next match, will be the warm-up game before we see
And then the Winter League begins
the
in
Summer
October.
League Cup final, and then there'll be a couple of weeks off, I think, 2 weeks off, 3 weeks off.
2 or 3 weeks.
And then mid-October, I think we're back. We'll give you all the details when we have them on our socials. And don't forget as well, you can go to abmskittles.uk is our website, the club website, and you can see all the stats and fixtures and bits and pieces up on there. And you can also follow ABM Skittles on Facebook, and you can follow us on Facebook and on YouTube and on X/Twitter, and I believe Instagram now.
Oh, on Instagram, okay.
Courtesy of our social media manager. Just if you search Wallingford Live Skittles, you'll find us on all of the services.
Okay. And I think, you know, I am obviously biased, but it's worth a watch. It's something a bit different.
But there's nothing else on telly on a Friday, is there?
There isn't, no. Absolutely nothing. TFI Friday isn't on anymore.
No.
Nor is The Word.
No.
Eurotrash.
No.
It's all gone.
Hello, my pretty chums. Allez, salut Manon.
Oui, oui.
Anybody under 35 or so won't know what we're talking about.
No, they won't. But is anyone
bit
under
like
35 watching now?
I don't know. A bit like the fancy dress party I attended in this very hall on Saturday. It was a 50th birthday party, and it was dressed to a T or dressed as a T, because the people in concern, their surname began with a T, and I came dressed as the Tango Man.
Oh yes, did you?
Which works on 2 layers, because 1, I'm dressed as a Tango Man, and 2, Tango, of course, the phonetic NATO alphabet for T. I did. I had orange face paint, an orange swimming cap, an orange T-shirt, upon which I had adorned with Sharpie some pendulous breasts and a belly for the little guy. I wasn't going to go the whole nappy thing.
I hope there's no photos.
Yes, and I had big orange foam hands with which to slap people. I got an honourable mention in the awards, but didn't win.
Who won?
The fancy dress was won by Penny Davis.
Oh, good old Penny.
Who came as a Toblerone, but had literally constructed a Toblerone to the point where she'd even done the nutritional information down one side, all the typefacing and everything.
That sounds like the kind of detail that Penny does.
Yes.
I have to say, Toblerone is one of my favourite confectionaries. Brian has replied on Facebook to say the fake Passmore is Lindsay. He's a Bowling Stones wannabe.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh, you just string him along. You didn't use him as a cheap lift. It wasn't his tent you borrowed, was it? Is that why he was in the team? Cheeky Passmores. It'll be good to see you all again in a few short weeks. Dave, how do you do that? How is that possible, Matthew? Physics, laws of physics dictate. How does that happen?
It's something I'm able to do on occasion as well, somehow. And then it leaves you with situations like that.
Dave's having a mare. Look at him. He's not a happy bunny. Here we go.
Yeah.
Well, poor
Dave's
Dave.
just warming up for the winter.
He is. He's more of a he's more of a winter person. He doesn't like it too hot.
No. We don't like the forced rule of having to wear Bermuda
he likes
shorts.
to come all wrapped up in his big coat and his woolly hat and gloves.
Yeah.
His mittens on a long piece of string so he doesn't lose them.
Here's Bert, who's a bit of a club legend. Do you
Another
want to say hello,
stalwart.
Bert? Yeah, Bert
Man
saw
of many
my
words.
summer team a few times.
We can tell the nights are drawing in as Bert is not wearing his sandals.
He's not wearing
That's
his
a sign
sandals.
that autumn is a-coming.
Yeah, and he doesn't ever have the feet open though. They're always socked.
Yes,
even with the
because
sandals.
it can be chilly on the walk home even in summer. If you've had a couple of beers and played skills. I just worry about his grip on the alley with the slippage of a sock inside a sandal, but I think he somehow can compensate by shifting his weight. It's very, very good to see.
So there's been nothing wrong with Bert's accuracy over the summer.
No.
So what are we on here? 8, 12, 18, 22.
20 for the DASS after 4 have bowled.
So they could pull back this 2 legs to 3, you know.
Pretty well. I think if Dan and Stu could pull off what they did last time out, it could well be done. But I'm glad the streams are playing ball today. The camera's playing ball, the switch is playing ball. I have to say my new 3D printed stand is keeping it nice and cool. A lot of airflow under it. So.
It is an impressive setup. That's a lovely shot.
Oh, look at that.
That really is a great shot. Can he get the 9?
I think we're heading to DASS having that unkindest of all 4-6.
He's got it.
Yay!
A very good finish there. Lovely bowling.
First and only, I believe, only 9 of the evening.
Dan finishes
right?
on 37.
That's a great score.
Yeah.
Great score for Dan. I mean, Robbo, surely there's nothing Rob can do now. Schmo. You're rather behind in your stream.
We are a little bit.
Hello. He's not quite left. He's left the sort of the converted arrowhead there, or the demi chevron.
Demi chevron.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look
Rob.
at this! He has the decency to shrug his shoulders, but where's that come from?
Yeah.
It's the first time the sticker up has had to get up twice in a leg.
I'll never forget when my daughter was sticking up once and she got very angry because we kept getting spares and she was telling people to stop scoring. Anyway,
you don't want to anger your daughter, or at least you don't want to be in proximity.
you get that look. So what can Rob do here?
Well,
I reckon this is going to be a good little finish for him. Yeah, there
Oh, unlucky. Unlucky not to get more, but 13 spare.
Yeah. Not to be sniffed at.
Not to be sniffed at.
Does that take him beyond Dan?
As he pulled, he's
35.
pulled out
Yeah.
from that. He's pulled out a 30 plus.
Yeah.
Cheeky swine.
But Dan is still top of the shops. Top of the shops?
All right, I'm going to wait for Peter to do the maths because I can't work out what's going on as we watch Stu, who I think probably needs to get all of them at least.
Yeah.
I've lost track. Oh, look, more spin. Oh, no. I think we're a little bit in trouble now.
There we go.
Stu gives the Skittles a dirty look there.
Yeah. Stu does not a fan of losing, is
No.
he?
What did they do in the end? Not enough. 10, 29, 33, I believe.
Yes.
Versus 35, so
Yeah,
it was Rob's spare. 8-2 win to the Sellers. Of course, they sewed it all up in the first 3 legs. Well done.
Often when you put out a spare like that, it does win a leg.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Well, right. There'll be a short break, intermission now, comfort
Yes.
break, while we wait for the next match to start, which should be coming up fairly quickly. Well, we'll come back with the runners and the riders, but in the meantime, I need to visit the bar.
Yes.
And we'll just leave you with the ambience of the club for a little while.
Such a great expression you came up with there. The ambience of the club.
Or the ambulance.
Bad luck, Dan.
Save your best till the last game.
Yes, lovely.
Wait. You know you've lost. You're relaxed.
What I did take from it, won the beer leg. That's 2 summers unbeaten in the beer leg.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, can't
Wow.
do the same in a week.
That's impressive. Yeah, come on, Nick, have a look at it.
In typical fashion, the missus is watching at home. The missus has gone, just got a stunning 9 to finish. She's gone, fuck, I missed it.
Well, hello everyone. After that brief pause, we're back with more live Skittles. It's the second semi-final of the 2024 Summer Shield Trophy. We've got Big Uns against Young and Bald. Let's have a look at the runners and riders that have been declared so far. Big Uns 2, because it's the summer team, are starting with Nick, then Jamie, then Ross. What a middle order. Jamie, Ross and Barry, the three amigos. Then it'll be John and, of course, whoever Berth is. Bert spelt strangely. We mentioned Bert earlier, you'll see him in action. Young and Bald have thrown the A-team at this. The A-team is in. It's Will, Georgia, Oliver, Marcus, Carl, and Big Derek at the end. The Bald part of the young team. Did you deselect yourself? It is. Right. We need some tossing. That's yours, hit number one. We've got some live tossing here. There's a Young and Bald who won the toss. The viewers had a lovely view. You scratching your ass there, Derek. So that's a good luck thing. Live to the world. So, Young and Bald have put Big Uns in first. Nick's looking fired up, actually. Look at him.
He has got that steely look in his eyes.
Skittles are ready.
So I'm going to carry on talking till Dave makes a reappearance.
Look
Yeah,
at it.
Nick's a real decent skittler, actually.
Yes.
He's playing a couple of years now.
He goes like we all do, goes through the odd patch. But when he's on form, it's very, very good.
Mm. Yeah. Oh!
Wow.
Well done, Nick.
I told you he looked like he was on it, didn't I?
Yeah.
Can we start the night off with a clearance?
Yeah. Could do, couldn't he? That's always a...
Go on.
He's on it, he's got it. No.
Oh,
Well, an 8.
a ball width away.
Yeah. No one minds an 8 with their first.
Yeah, solid round of
go.
applause. That's great, yeah. Now,
So, here we have Will from Young and Bold playing in their first summer league.
and their first silverware semi-final,
Yeah.
by definition. Now, I say the young team, they're quite rowdy. They like a bit of the bants.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm just going to
That's what
remind
you can
remind my guest pundit to remove his glass of water that's impervious to. Thank you very much. Oh, look at that!
He hit that.
Impervious
with the bit
to
of tin.
radio waves. Yes, that was some violence.
So the shot here, he's just wanging it down.
Oh my word!
Nearly took all 9
My
out.
word! Did you hear that though?
Yeah.
One of his teammates called out unlucky, and it came back.
That was a good shot there.
He's left a centre pin. Wow. Some riotous roaring. Wow.
That was a bit of a hit and hope, but it certainly had a lot of hit.
What an opener in this second semi-final. Both teams are sort of bringing it to the alley, aren't they?
Yeah. So Jamie strides up.
Oh, look at that. A confident ball handler, a little toss.
Jamie did well against us in the previous round.
It's all right.
Yeah.
3 per ball is what you're aiming at.
Yeah, it is. Oh dear, yes. Narrowly missed the kingpin there.
sorry, I just got distracted. I just realised that I'm sure my mum had some tea towels in exactly the same pattern as Jamie's shirt. I'm just sorry, I was just distracted by that.
Well,
Back
yeah.
in, I would say, the late 70s, early 80s.
So I prefer that pattern on the tea towel than some of the other clothes I see around the club.
Right. Georgia now.
Yeah, Georgia just pulled that over a little bit.
It's all right. Get settled in. She has to put up with her teammates more than she does the opposition. Better. Nice recovery.
Okay, yeah.
Just needs to hold it together. Focus now. Yes.
Got something with that?
Looking good.
There we go.
Great.
1 pin up.
Great. Good from there. 6 from the 2 balls. Well, very much game on. It's after 2 have bowled in this opening leg. Young and Bald have a squeaked a 1-pin league over Big Uns 2.
It is nip and tuck. Got Ross up next, who's better known for his rugby playing.
He is.
We shall see what he can do. He really grew into the game last time against us. Scored well.
Again, he's one of those players that's got the power behind it, but he's good at controlling it.
Yeah.
Well, I said that. He absolutely barreled that down. Maybe he should have just knocked a couple of miles an hour off it and got it more into the middle. Can he adjust? Better. Very unlucky not to have taken that back pin out. That back pin has been sticky all summer season.
It has.
It's not
He's
fallen
just
over
taking his
easily for
time here,
anyone.
Ross. Just pulled it
so
over a
lucky.
bit too
Yeah.
far.
Big pressure for the young man, see. Yeah, sorry, that's I don't know why my little dead cat has come out of the box, wherever it is. Sorry, we're talking microphones, but we're not actual dead cats.
No
we
dead
don't live in
cats.
Springfield.
No. Yeah, they're eating the cats. Eating the dogs.
Oh, no.
Oliver,
Ross got
yeah,
a 4.
that was
Oliver for Young and Bald.
a close miss, shall we say?
I was about to say he doesn't need many to retain the lead, but he needs a few more now.
He does.
This is pressure. He walks away from it.
Oh, Oliver. Unlucky.
Throws his hands in the air. He's not happy.
He's got a disappointed look on his face.
He has, as he should do. 17 pins to the Big Uns after 3. 16 to Young and Bald. The tables have turned. It's still a 1-pin game.
It is. Barry up to bowl.
Big Uns in. Now Barry, I quite like this middle order. Quite like this middle order on Big Uns of Jamie, Ross and Barry. I think they could just literally centre and ground the team.
Barry scored 34 last week.
He did.
Does.
He did. He's on form.
Yeah.
Oh dear, he almost, I think he just overbalanced there. He almost like his shoes stuck on the alley. I wonder if he's wearing a grippier
I think he was thinking
trainer
about that
than
bit
he
too
thought.
much. So he can do this.
He's
Oh
done
dear.
it again. Overcorrected. Commentator's curse once again, Matt.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Barry.
No, it was me. Three. Barry goes over to have some affirmative words with Jeremy there. The massive anchor from last 6. Always big at the bottom is Jeremy.
Marcus is a good bowler, so let's see what he can get here. He's looking quite confident.
Pacier.
Oh. I think this commentator's curse is definitely kicking in. I'm going to stop predicting.
Well, I think, don't forget, I think Young and Bald are both young and new to the game, right? They've not been in the situation ever where it's an all or nothing game. This is their first knockout game. Previously, you know, okay, you have a bad game, doesn't matter, you take the points, you rally yourself in the next game. You can't do that here. It's all or nothing. Winner takes all. So, after 4 have bowled for both teams, it's still close. No one's grabbing this. 19 pins to Young and Bold, 20 to Big Uns 2. Right. John now for Big Uns. He's got his game face on. Oh, dear me.
This is what it can get like in these knockout games.
Oh, John.
The near misses, the ones and twos, it makes every pin count.
It does. Right, big final ball for John now. Oh, he's pulled that. Got away with it. I think he'll wipe the sweat from his brow as he goes back to the home table. A little shake of the head, a little wry smile. He'll take that.
Yeah, he will.
From where he got, he'll take that. He's stopped the rot for Big Uns. It's all going a bit downhill rapidly with 5, 4 and 3. He's put a stop there with 6. Here's Carl.
Let's see what Carl can do.
Well, what he can't do is go through doorways without ducking.
No, he's definitely got a bit of height to him.
Goalkeeper, I believe.
Oh, is he?
Would explain things, wouldn't it? Oh, my word. Oh,
2 zeros in a row from Carl. He's just taking a step over to the right.
He's pulled.
Oh, just a single pin.
Oh, dear, the walk of shame. So, Big Uns have Bert, one of the senior members of the club, who's been there, done that, seen it all.
Yeah.
He wouldn't feel any pressure in this situation.
No, Bert is a darn good bowler.
Bert's got a lot of pub sports
Unflappable.
experience.
He has, yeah.
Bar billiards.
Just the 2.
Bar billiards was his previous boys and used to play in local leagues, bar billiards.
This is a really exciting finish, this leg. Bert needs, is it 4 pins? He's got 2 balls to go.
Well, they're ahead. They've got the honour.
Oh, I see.
They're ahead. It's what lead he's giving Derek to chase.
I was looking at the wrong.
You were.
Yes. You will be unsurprised to hear.
Oh, Bert.
Bert has just left the door ajar.
He has, hasn't he? Look at that. Another one of the Big Uns who slinks back to the home tables. So
Derek,
Derek 10 to draw it up.
I mean, Derek delivers the ball.
Bert's done just enough to make him push it to the spare, but Derek
has got a lot of velocity.
He has. Sometimes it's matched with accuracy as well. And when those two worlds collide, watch out.
I wonder how far the ball would go if he didn't have anything to stop it.
Stupid game, shouts Derek. I think we can all recognise that sentiment, and yet we come back for more punishment, like the gluttons.
We do. Yeah.
Derek now, look, he's very cross.
Yeah. One of those. Move on.
Yeah. Chalk that one up.
Yeah.
So, opening points to Big Uns. 30 pins to 23. 7 pin advantage. They take 2 points. Remember, it's first to 6. Takes the win and goes through to Friday's Shield final. The supporting act for the Cup final. Goodness me. There's been a lot of this for Young and Bald, has to be said.
Yeah, it has.
Oh, that's hot. They're just not having the rub
No.
of the Skittles.
That's not a very nice split, is it? Pulled a 5 out.
You did. Another shake of the head from young and bold players as he goes back to the away tables. 5 for Will. Be disappointed after his lovely opening 8.
Let's see what Nick's got in his locker here.
Well, Nick's looking quite relaxed up there, isn't he?
is,
Look, he's got a little, he's not rushing it. He's got a little grin on his face. He's feeling good, I'd say.
Yeah, play it quite calmly.
Yes.
That's what I would do. Take your time.
Nick's not a flamboyant player. He's just keeping it all calm and collected.
He is.
Voila.
That's a lovely opening ball.
Look at that. No drama.
Yeah.
No pack drill.
Oh, so close.
It was, but, you know,
Yeah,
I fancy him for a 9 here.
I do.
He seems to have, his confidence is high, his eyes in. I think he's just
Just same place as the last one.
Yeah.
But still a 7.
very good.
Yeah.
Great start.
Very solid opening.
You
from
feel
Nick.
happy. You feel happy if you've started off your semi-final game with an 8 and a 7. You feel you've pulled your weight for the team.
Yeah.
I mean, he was their highest scorer in leg 1.
Yeah, 2 very low legs, actually.
Georgia now.
Let's see what George has got.
Yeah, look, she's trying to psych herself up.
She's done really well this summer.
Oh, fell out the hand. And
dear.
again,
Yeah. Just got to try and keep it together here,
Yeah,
young
yeah,
and
yeah.
bold. And apply some pressure.
yeah. I mean, we all do come down here to have fun, but there's a time when the fun's got to stop, and you've got to put your serious face. I think
Well, they're
Derek,
still smiling.
Captain
Yeah.
Derek might have to have some words here. He needs to rein it. The bald need to rein in the young. So
it's essentially
Jamie has a free go, yeah.
free go for Jamie here.
oh, He'd be a bit disappointed not to get more.
Bit by bit.
Yeah, slightly awkward lie, but I mean, I guess Kingpin's the shot because you can get that winger.
Yeah, just that.
Take a few
that
more with you.
inside edge.
Oh, he
No.
just rolled it.
Funny old
Got a
shot.
token 1. He thought he'd missed it. Got a bonus.
We've all done that, haven't we?
We have. How are we doing on our socials? Any more shout-outs that I need to do, Matthew?
Yes, I must check.
Being
actually.
derelict,
Sorry,
derelict in your
I have
duties.
been ignoring the socials.
Absolutely.
Let's see if anyone's watching.
He's been ignoring socials. How rude. Oh, some slightly ironic cheers from his own team. Oliver after a 2 last time out. What's he done here? Yes. Oh no, it stood itself back up. Stood itself back up. It's a good 7. Well done, Oliver. Good improvement. What are you doing, Matt?
I'm trying to find out if we're live.
Go back, scroll up, and hit where it says live there. Just hit that red thing. There you go.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that, everybody. I think we're still. It's the old.
That's because you're bloody.
Sorry, I'm a bit technically challenged. We are live on
Yes, we
YouTube,
are.
I believe. And let's see.
Yep, that's fine. No
we'll
more
check-
shout-outs I need to do. Now get
check
onto
Facebook.
Facebook. Come on. You've got one job.
I've got one. As I once chanted at football to the referee, you've only got one job. Let's see. Simon's
were
doing
live.
it for me.
Oh yeah, we're not live on Facebook anymore. I don't know why.
We've dropped off on Facebook.
Oh well. We're appeared to be online here.
So up comes Marcus. Let's see what he's got here. Off a 7 and a 2. Just 2 with that one. Hitting the quarter pin. Unlucky. That's more like it. Yeah, he's got, I can just see, yeah, 3 pins down left. Great. As you will hear, he got the 9 there. A big roar. Well done, Marcus. So that's brought them back up.
Right, sorry about that. Missed Marcus's beautiful 9. Well, you saw it, but I missed commenting on it. But we're back on Facebook, or we will be shortly, apparently. Don't know why it dropped. I blame Matt. There we are.
I should have checked it.
Yeah, he took his eye off the ball.
I'm afraid, no. I was too busy
Right,
watching
come on,
the game.
Barry. Out of 3. He's done that slight falling over again.
Yeah,
It's just
he's overthinking it.
No, well, I wonder if the trainers are a bit grippier than his
High-tech
usual
squash, do you think?
his usual skittling footwork. That's
That's
better.
looking better. Yes.
The first time there's a bit of a squeak.
Yeah.
Do wonder if he was grippy.
There, we're back on Facebook.
Yeah, we are. There'll be no one watching us now because it's probably dropped for hours. Oh,
Hey!
yeah!
Well done, Barry. There are different ways to score 9.
There are.
And that was the other way.
Fantastic.
Gentle lollop.
Look at
and
this.
they all went down.
They're matching. They're mirror matching at other scores.
Yeah.
Hello, Di. Sorry we went on Facebook. Nobody told us.
Big Uns are not letting this drop, are they?
No. For
So let's
those
see
of
what
you
Carl's
joining us
got.
back on Facebook, we're up. We've already had a great game.
This is the beauty of Skittles. You mean you just don't know what's going to happen.
Carl coming off his 1.
Yeah. Let's see what he can do this time.
Oh,
Yeah.
get a mean hit off the king.
Dear. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the right shot. Quarter pin is the shot.
Yeah, it is.
Just needs to maybe just tone the pace down. Tone it down. Better.
That's good.
Oh.
Carl. That was very, very close. But you don't get pins for being close.
Not in this game.
No.
Or anything for 2 in a bed, is that? No.
That was, yeah, Jim Bowen and Tony Bullseye.
And 1.
Take your time, take your time.
And Bully's star prize.
It was, when they won, it was always a fitted kitchen, but when they didn't win, it was a Vauxhall Nova.
Or a caravan. Or a speedboat was my favourite. 2 blokes from County Durham on a speedboat.
I loved Bullseye.
They had to share the small speedboat.
Absolutely loved it.
Right. Come on, focus.
Yeah, sorry. No more Bullseye. Hello, Andy. Andy Bell's watching.
On Facebook. Now we're back up, yeah.
And hello, Di.
Always.
Unfortunately, Di, you're Cardiff City, bottom of the championship.
Ooh. Oh.
I don't know when we're playing you, Oxford, that is. But we'll be coming along with Mark Harris, your ex-striker.
I literally don't know what you're talking about. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. John.
John's sort of
Yeah.
gone from hero to 0 a little bit.
They needed the foot on the neck there,
They
and they
did.
got a tickle under the armpit.
I mean, there's a 4 pin in it, and
Yeah.
Derek to go.
Yeah.
But we'll know what he's chasing if Derek can. But if Derek can put together a 9 or an 8,
Yeah.
Make Bert work for it.
Derek is one to put the foot on the neck, I think. Let's see.
Very possibly.
Let's see what Derek can do here. A clatter. Yeah. He's taken down 5.
It's a good opener.
I couldn't. I'm trying to look through the table and the sticker up rather than the screen.
Oh!
Because that's the way my brain works.
The ball left the alley. Right.
Has he got the single?
Oh, he went for it, didn't he?
So, I think foot was on the net there, but with a bit of pressure to let you still breathe slightly.
So, unconscious rather than
Yeah.
deceased.
So,
I'm just going to check that we're still live on YouTube as you've just neglected your...
yeah, I'm being. I think I'm being told off by Simon, gently. It's not my fault, Gov. I'm not used to this lark.
I know. Yes, we're live on YouTube, and someone says, well done, Marcus. Quite right, too.
It's gone very quiet-ish. Convert to 3 pins from hitting that quarter pin.
Bert
You'd
needs
sort of hope for
4.
more than 3 when you
Well,
hit that
Bert
quarter.
needs 4 for the win.
He does, yeah.
There they are.
There it is. So, Big
But
Uns.
hang on. He's not finished yet. He's not finished it.
No, he's a
He wants to punish them.
He does.
Has he done it? Oh, it was close. Well done, Bert.
A gentle punishment.
Yeah,
there we go. So,
A loving beating.
yeah.
Just a... Oh, dear.
Gappy Series X. Well done, Marcus.
Welcome to the 17 of you who are putting up with us on YouTube. And the 5 very hardcore viewers that have stuck with us on Facebook.
Feel free to like, share, and subscribe wherever you want.
Nicely done, sir.
All of you, please. We need to get the word out there about this game, not just for our league, but for all the leagues across the country.
Absolutely. Bringing
keep-
Skittles to the world
We need
since 20... Were we doing this pre-COVID? I can't remember. Did we do the streaming pre-COVID?
We need to keep these, for want of a better description, pub games alive, because they're
Yes.
part of our culture in this country.
They are.
It's part of what makes Britain great.
Yes. Slash weird.
Nick.
Oh, Nick.
Nick.
He just...
Look at that. He's putting the hammer down.
What a night. What a start to his evening. 8-7-8.
I think Nick is a foot on the neck kind of guy.
Nick
but with a smile.
is an assassin.
Yeah.
He wouldn't do anything as coarse as a foot on the neck. What he'd do is he'd have one of those microscopic darts that he'd fire into the neck that you think was just a mosquito bite, and before you know it, there's some sort of Novichok's gone through your system.
Or would he know pressure points?
He might do.
On the
He might,
underground.
yes.
London Underground.
The Vulcan
Busy.
death grip.
Yeah. Oh dear, Will. This is important here. Will needs to keep his head.
Will needs to
He
drop
does.
the pace a bit, I think.
Yeah.
See, I think that was almost too fast, too much power, and
We're
it
going to have
flew
to
over.
put a surcharge on Young and Bold for our pins and balls.
Yeah.
Because
A
they cost
splinter.
a lot of money.
They do. Splinter surcharge.
Yeah. He's hammering the beech wood.
He is. With the lignum vitae.
Anyone, from the ABM club who's watching, please let your mates know about this, because we need as many new players and teams and people interested as possible. Mr. Bell.
Ooh. Sorry, I got all confused there. But I just noticed Brian earlier. We missed one of Brian's comments. please commend your scorer for this game. Beautiful handwriting and the rare ability to spell a 7 correctly. Can you spell 7? We know what you mean. We've had discussions, Brian and I, over live commentary about 7s.
Maybe when I write the 7, I put the line through it like I'm a French person. I do that because my handwriting is so awful that often my 7s look like a 1.
I know. But I am enjoying the very clear, large scoring. It does help us with our aging eyes. Even though we've got like a full screen monitor here, it's still, you know, it's good to have this bright, vivid scoring.
Until you've done the
and
scoreboard.
subtotals.
Yeah.
Oh.
Until you've done the scoreboard at the ABM Skittles Club, you've not known pressure, I tell you.
That's true.
And I am often someone who has to do the scoreboard, and now I'm watching it here, I'm realising the benefit of the large numbers. Straight through from Georgia. Young and Bold really need to try and pull this out of the bag here.
They do. That's better.
Yes.
That's better. Now, a clean
Come on, Georgia.
shot on the kingpin is what she needs. That's
What's she
looking
got?
better. Come on.
Oh!
Unlucky. That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
She breathed a little sigh of relief.
6 there from Georgia.
Her second 6 of the evening, and that could have kept them in
Yeah.
the game, let alone the leg. Yeah, nice. Right,
Up comes Ross.
here comes Ross. Now, 4 to open a 7, strong 7 in leg 2. He needs, I think, another one of those to
He does.
keep the pressure on. That's all right.
That was a very unlucky 2,
It was.
because it wasn't fast, but not over fast.
But King's the shot again.
Yeah,
Just
it
treat
is.
it as if it's a full deck. Oh. Just kind of almost fell out of his hand there a little bit.
I'm always hoping Ross does well, because he's in my daughter's year at primary school.
He's not in primary school, can I just
He
say
is
that?
certainly not in primary school anymore, no.
So when you say he is in my daughter's year in primary school...
Sorry, I thought I said he was.
Ah, I might have misheard you, but I was slightly confused.
Yeah,
Because if he is, he's quite physically advanced for his age.
winning everything at sports.
Yes, can you imagine? Egg and spoon smashing it. Possibly literally.
Definitely no rugby.
No.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, the 10-year-old couldn't quite come up with the big score. It's got a 4.
So this is an important go here from Oliver.
Oh, he's left the arrowhead.
Oh yeah, that is potentially a good split. And get that king.
Hello. Unlucky. It's got to be the quarter pin on the viewer's left, hasn't it? The shot. Having said that, though, I mean, if you're...
Come on, Oliver. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, he's gone for it. And he's
Well
split.
done,
Yeah,
Oliver.
superb.
Lovely 7 there.
Really good. I can be arranged. I can swing it over if you like. I can swing it over a bit further.
They're doing very well, I have to say. You know, it's been good having Young and Bold along the summer.
It has.
Breath of fresh
18
air.
after 3 in the beer leg 3. 3 of both teams. 18 pins the Big Uns. Sorry, let's take a sip of beer. 18 pins to Young and Bold.
Yeah.
All square halfway through. Crucial leg. Young and Bold must win this to stay in the match.
So here comes Barry. Goring's finest.
There we go. He hasn't fallen over this time. He wasn't rewarded for staying upright, though, was he? And again, the squeak from the trainer. I think he's...
You're very concerned about Barry's trainers.
I just think I'm worried he's got too much grip and he's kind of like coming to a dead
I
stop.
think he needs a pair of moccasins or something, or a pair of campers.
Maybe what he needs is socks and sandals.
Socks and
Like
we should
socks
have
and
a
sandals like
should
Bert.
we have a socks and sandals Skittles
No,
night?
absolutely
No?
not. I don't own
Simon's shaking his head.
I don't own any
very
sandals.
strongly. You don't own any sandals.
Well, not traditional leather casual wear sandals. I have some sort of rugged all-terrain ones for the occasions when I've been, climbing volcanoes somewhere.
I'd quite like a pair of Roman sandals, nicely made in...
So completely flat and with the leather thong going up the calf.
Yeah. I don't think they'd be a good look in the Skittles Club.
I'm not sure they'd have enough purchase on the alley. I think they'd have the opposite problem to Barry. He recovered with a 6, right. But come on, Marcus, how can he follow up his 9? He can do it by a really plum hit on the king.
It's an unusual fall there, but it's nice in a way. You can get that quarter pin. You got it?
No. The gaps, as ever, are magnetic, as we know.
Yeah.
They attract lignum vitae.
This is important here. Come on, Marcus. Let's make it interesting. Oh!
It's close.
So close.
I noticed the banter levels have dropped a little bit.
This is
Young and Bald.
getting a little bit tense now.
It is. So, 23 to Young and Bald after 4 have bowled in this crucial third leg. 24 to Big Uns. It's still too close to call.
It is very close.
A reminder, if Big Uns take this leg, game over, they go through to the final. If Young and Bald win, which they must, they'll live to fight another day in the next leg.
It's one of those legs, like if you win this leg after being 2 legs down, often it can be the kind of pivot.
Now John is coming off a very poor, for him, 2 on the last leg. Started off with a 6, then a 2, and he's not got an amazing lie. It's not bad. He didn't like that when you saw him walk away from it as soon as it left his hand.
Rob Wadsworth let
Let's
out
have a look. I mean, quarter pin on the left must be the shot. The percentage shot. He's pulled that. Well,
he's left the door open there for Young and Bold.
That could be a pivotal moment. John's 5 takes Big Uns to 29 after 5 of bowled in leg 3. Young and Bald are on 23 after 4 with Carl. Now Carl's had a terrible time of it, a 1 and a 3. Can this be the moment that he pulls it all out of the bag?
If he can just get that edge on the king.
Looking good. There we go. There's the time.
Yeah, he can.
What a moment to pull it out.
He's really focused. Look at this. Gone down there. He's got
it's unlucky. And do it same again.
Come across for the other quarter pin.
Young and Bald have stopped bantering and they're all standing up watching.
Oh,
unlucky.
So close.
Unlucky. Well-deserved round of
6
applause.
there
Yeah. He's come back from a terrible start. What a crucial time. 1 pin game now turns into a tied game. It's all square with the 2 old stages for both teams to play off with.
I would
Bert
put both Bert and Derek in the ABM Legends.
Yeah.
They've both been playing since we've been playing and a long time before. So let's see what they've both got in their locker.
What I don't know is whether Derek would prefer to have a target to chase or whether he would prefer to set it for Bert.
3 pins down from Bert.
Oh, big run up from Bert. Span into the gap, didn't it? Curled into the
Bert's
gap.
bowling to Fool's Gold, Stone Roses.
He is. I'm not sure he can hear it down there.
Lads' Night Out anthem.
Oh my word!
Just takes the 5 pins.
He looks at the pins in disgust.
And it's over to Derek.
34 pins to Big Uns.
We want this game to carry on to mean something more. So
well,
we want,
so Derek needs. Let's be real here. 5 will tie it up. They get a point. They're not dead yet.
No. Yeah.
6 or more gets them the 2 points and gives them a bit more breathing space.
Hello, Annabelle. Nice to see you watching.
That was a very quick action from Derek.
It's gone very quiet here in the club.
The banter's stopped.
There we go! And they're still in it. Young and Bold are still in the cup. You might have heard that on the mics.
There's some celebrations.
No pressure, Derek.
Some pressure, Derek.
He's got it. No, he's missed it, but it doesn't matter. There we go.
He's chucked it on the stage.
Young and Bold are still in it. This game is still alive, very much alive here in Wallingford.
They're high-fiving, they're hugging. There's a little bit of tongue. And Bert has to come and buy the beer,
Yeah.
of course.
That's always the walk of shame, isn't it? Especially when you're the home team and you have to walk down into the away area and buy the drinks. So Young and Bold, they're buoyed up by that.
Now, can I just say, Young and Bald, when they dropped the bants and just went to the focus, look what happened. I think we need to see them just rein it in again, take this one a bit more seriously,
Yeah.
and then we go to a fifth leg
Yeah.
decider. That would be
Let's see what Will's got here. I tell you what, these
too
opening
straight.
balls are not dropping well for either team, and
No.
really not all night,
No.
apart from Nick.
It's not a great lie.
So just every pin counts. He's got some with that. Yeah, there we go. That'll do.
Yeah.
6 is good, good
It's
to
like,
open with.
take it easy,
Yeah.
everyone, he's saying.
That's good advice there from Will.
6 is good, but he is up against Nick, who has been dead-eye
Yeah.
all evening.
Nick
2
is,
8s and a 7.
Yeah, really on it this evening so far.
Yeah. Do.
So
Right,
here
he
comes Nick,
Here he comes.
striding up.
Yeah, look at him though. He's so relaxed. There's no tightness in the shoulders. Look,
It's focused look there
game
from Nick.
face.
It's come across quite a long way. Just taking the 2 pins down like Will did there with his first shot.
Right.
Another unusual lie here, you know, that's a weird few pins I've
I
left
mean,
up.
you've got to be brave if you're going to go for the wing pin and try and cut back. I wonder what he's going to go. He's going to try the king and just try and nick the winger.
Oh.
Okay, cut back on those two. 6. All right.
Hey.
So,
If you can't beat your opponent, draw with them.
yeah. Cagey start.
Georgia's getting limbered up here. A good bit of shaking of the shoulders going on.
Yeah. I hope that doesn't make her feel more under pressure than she already probably does. Right, there she goes. Oh, that's looking good. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. As you might have heard on the mic
She
there,
punches
that
the
was
air.
a tremendous shot
As
there from
well she
Georgia.
might.
And that pace is the lovely pace when the ball can just stay on the alley and do a bit of this and a bit of that. I'm just going to stand up here because I want to see it live. So, 2 pins to aim at here, Georgia.
Has she got it?
She got them. Oh, very
it's
close.
so close. She holds her
Very
head in her hands. What a yes.
They're pretty buoyed up now, Young and Bold.
It's turned from cheeky bants to like really kind of like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah. They're feeling the passion for the Skittles. I mean, you don't know until you come and play this game what it happens and what it means.
Well, we noticed the banter's changed a little bit. Now it's a bit more serious. It's good. Come on.
That's the beauty of Skittles. And Jamie hits back there with a 4, nearly a 5. It's
Now,
first ball.
I think Jamie's got to just work the quarter pins. Ignore everything else. Just work the quarters.
He's got some with that.
Oh,
Important.
just nicked it. That'll do.
Important pin.
Yeah, got to focus on the other quarter pin now. The one on
Yeah.
your right, viewer's right, bowler's left.
Surely he's going to come over and aim. He's gone over.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah,
What a
there we go.
great
Yeah.
shot.
Ends with a good 7.
Yes. Look at that. He's left the Devil's Canyon, but he doesn't
This
care.
really is so close. That was a tremendous last ball there from
square
Jamie.
after two have bowled for both teams in
Yeah.
this absolutely crucial fourth leg. Young and Bald are still under the cosh a little bit because if Big Uns take this, they go through. It's
Yeah.
the first to 6.
Yeah.
2 points to the Young and Bald, 4 points so far to Big Uns. Here comes Oliver. They'll
That
take.
was unlucky.
They'll take a 3 though. They'll take
Yeah.
3 per ball all day at this rate.
Oh,
Oh, that was harsh. Now this is a bit problematic.
Yeah, it is.
You want to say the king's the shot, but you'll only get 2 out of that, maybe 3. But
Maybe that winger.
has he gone a cut back?
He's got some
Yeah,
there.
all right.
That's good,
all right,
actually.
That's
yeah.
okay. Good supportive applause.
A considered shot there from Oliver.
Yeah. I think that was good. He's bowled very well
They're,
since his little faux pas in leg 1.
Yeah, he's a good skitter, is Oliver.
So, 19 pins after 3 have bowled
And Ross is up
for Young and
for
Bald.
the Big Uns.
13 after 2 for Big Uns. Ross coming off a 7 or 4. He needs to bounce back to another 7. As the strains of Alanis Morissette, you might hear. The ironically titled song, Ironic, isn't it ironic, which has no irony in it at all. It's just unfortunate circumstances, but Americans aren't expected to understand. It's a good start.
Yeah, it is a good start from Ross. He's got to keep his cool here.
He has. Oh my word, he was a quarter of a ball width away.
Very, very close.
Is he going to go for the same again? It's a good sighter. No.
This is a
Changed
pressure
his
shot.
position. Oh, no.
Ross.
Yeah, always the risk, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think, you know, perhaps a more experienced skittler would have stuck with exactly what they just did. Knowing that you were a quarter of a ball away, just do everything exactly the same and probably don't even make any changes because next time you'll probably get it because you were
Just
so
move your
close.
hand a bit.
Or just don't even worry about it. But if
Yeah.
you're sort of thinking about it and overthinking it, changing your body position to try and get a different angle, that's the risk that you're going to completely miss. Wow.
So here we go with
17
Marcus.
plays 19.
It's a good opening shot. Could have been that
It
back
could.
pin as well, but
So after 3 of bowled for both teams, Young and Bald have pulled out a lead. It's just took all the sting out of it and didn't roll through. It's just a very awkward lie for him.
a slower pace on the inside that king pin. No. Still 5 more pins. But where are we?
I mean,
It's
don't
12,
forget, Marcus has done, he's done his bit there.
17,
He scored a
24.
3, which everyone was disappointed with, and he pulled it back up with a 9, so you can't go wrong with it.
That stuck the pressure onto Barry here.
It really has.
7
7 pins advantage now. Right, Barry.
Let's see what Baz has
He
got in his
removes
locker.
himself from behind the home table. Now, he has to remember what's happened with those sticky trainer soles and just try and make sure he doesn't overgrip and overbalance.
So here goes Barry. That's looking quite good. Oh, how does that happen? I will never understand. When you're going across and you put it
It's
through
ridiculous,
somehow.
isn't it? You've narrowed the angle even
Yeah.
for it. Literally, it must millimeters away on either side.
Yeah, I just...
Not again.
Yeah.
Now, this is a situation where I would do something different, and he has. There's nothing to lose. Just go the other direction.
Yeah.
It's not working that way.
Sometimes it's just
Here we
one
go.
ball is
Here
all
we
it
go.
takes. Oh, Barry.
my word.
What a time to get a 0.
Head in hands from his teammates. 17 pins to 24.
Up
After
strides
4.
Carl. This could be the final handmade.
Carl on a bit of a trajectory. 1,
nail in the
3,
coffin.
6. Can he
Yeah.
go 1 or 2 better and absolutely
I
kill
think
this
he
leg?
can. Yeah. The power of the quarter pin there. When you hit the outside properly, it's a great shot to have in your locker.
Come on now, focus. Don't get distracted by your young teammates. This is perhaps where youth doesn't help. And to think they could all be out huffing balloons or drinking White Lightning. And here they are. Wholesome game of Skittles. His second 6, that was important. Carl takes them to 30.
Yeah.
It's a huge lead with only 2 more to bowl for Big Uns.
There's a lot of work for Jamie and Bert to do here.
Oh, somebody on YouTube, Gappy, says that Alanis Morissette is Canadian. But
Yeah,
that still,
I was going to mention that
but
to you,
that doesn't.
but I didn't think
but
I
that
should.
doesn't negate my point that Americans don't understand irony.
Well, I work with some people from New Haven, Yale University. A few of them get some irony.
Some irony, okay, all right. But it's not ironic if you've got 10,000 spoons and all you need is a knife. That's just annoying. That's just poor catering or
What about
inventory
the good
control.
advice that you just didn't take?
Well, that's just idiocy, isn't it?
John's looking a bit more on it now.
He is.
See what he can get with this. He could pull out an 8 here.
It's always tricky though with these reverse sort of angles.
Yeah.
You've got to be
Horrible.
absolutely spot on. Just the one. All right. Okay.
7 there for John.
7 in our club. A 7 is the sort of minimum threshold for expected applause.
Yes. Yeah.
Your par is sort of 6, isn't it? 30. Six every leg. You end up with a 30. That's the par score. North of 6, you're doing better than par, so it's, you know, it's an under par score. You'd expect a clap.
You do not want your 5s and belows.
No, we don't.
No.
Really, I mean, 6 is your minimum viable product. Right.
So
24 plays
Derek
30.
is taking the hoodie off.
6 behind. Derek
So-
can't afford to score low.
He really
And
did
he
fling
hasn't.
that down.
Well, that's great. I mean, they're now 10. He's now got the spares required. Still 10.
Yeah. He
But the 10's
probably
enough.
could just do with a few more, just to make sure, because you just never know what Bert... No.
No.
Because you just don't know. I have seen Bert get some colossal scores.
Yes. It's not over. And that's why there's no celebrations here. Everyone knows.
No. Do you remember the Allen 14, Bert 15, or whatever it was
Oh,
in
yes.
the last leg?
Beautiful.
I mean, I wish I could remember the scores.
It
but
was
that
top Skittles.
It was more the event that's stuck in the mind, not the detail. But Bert is really a very good skittler. So
It is.
let's see what he's got.
Can we see a spare? It's what we need to see.
gone
But it's
very
what Big
quiet.
Uns need. They want to put this to bed. Tricky from here, has to be
Yeah.
said.
Bert's now, yeah, that's that.
It's not going to stop him trying, though.
No. It's going to go to that 5th leg.
No. Young and Bald are very quietly celebrating.
Yeah, they are. He's gone for a bit more
Yeah.
power.
But it says right.
Something went a bit wonky there with
It did.
Bert's
I
bowling.
think the pressure, mind you, I think, you know, he's got when you've got a 10, I almost think for me, a player at my level, that takes all the pressure off because I'm not expecting to get a spare, and so you just kind of do what you do, and that sometimes pulls out an unexpected. But for Bert, I think he knew he had a 10 in him. Here we go. This is what the fans want.
So,
This is what the
it's
fans want.
down to the 5th leg here, young and
It's a
bold.
deciding leg. All square after 4.
Yeah,
And we must have a winner tonight. If this leg is a tie,
yeah.
we play again.
Another leg, would it? Not
Yeah.
a roll-off or whatever it's
No,
called.
play another leg until there's
Yeah.
the winner. Let's have a look at that scoreboard. All the rest counts for nothing. We can forget all the previous scores now. It's all about who wins this final leg. Well, not the start anyone wants.
Straight through
Nick
from Nick.
has been looking very confident
He
all
really
evening.
has.
But now I'm sensing a little tension in the top line there.
I tell you what, when you win the first 2 legs and then you lose the next 2, it can affect you.
Yeah.
Still.
Psychologically, it can be a very damaging game. I mean, there are some people that need, you know, after a particularly vicious season, some people need weeks of trauma therapy.
In a darkened room. That's a good
Okay,
comeback
well,
from Nick.
well
There
played,
we
Nick.
go.
Well, yeah.
Finish with a 7.
That's
very,
what a
very
great
good score.
Great
36.
set of scores.
I do believe.
Well done, Nick. I mean, he couldn't have done any more to sort of tee up his team every leg.
When your opener gets to 36, I mean, you've got a very good foundation there.
Yeah, absolutely. And this immediately puts the pressure on Will. We know Will has got an 8 in him, but it was a few legs ago. If he can pull that back again.
The Prodigy has just fired up. Will this fire up Will? Let's see.
Will probably hasn't even heard of the Prodigy, let alone heard any Prodigy.
I'm sure he has. I think the young people quite like the Prodigy. Ooh. Oh, that is a nasty. He's got to go straight down the middle and try and do a pile driver. But that's not a thing you
It's
practice.
the cross. It's a rare sight.
Just the 4 there from Will.
Hands on hips, a little hang of the head.
Yeah.
Not the time. It was a 4.
4. That was a
definitely
4.
a 4.
It was very much a 4.
So, 3-pin advantage to Big Uns after 1 has thrown for both teams in this deciding final leg. Jamie finds the gap, that same gap that sucked in so many balls this evening.
This is some sort of mix of the Prodigy and Enya.
Oh, Jamie.
Jamie is feeling it a bit here.
He is, isn't he? There's some pressure.
Oh
No. No. Wow. Goodness me, it's twist after turn after twist.
It really is. I mean, that
That's the
could
second.
really
That's
be
the
a turning
third.
point here.
The third. Look at this score. We've got 3 1s so far, 2 9s, a 0. It's all over. But what an entertaining.
Yeah. Georgia's got the door ajar here.
She has.
To put down a bit of pressure.
There's that gap again. So many times we've seen that gap here this evening. It's better.
Oh,
my
another 0
word.
from Georgia. If she can just get a few down with this.
Come on. It's gone wide.
Oh,
No!
Georgia.
She puts her head in her hands. The pressure was just too much. Nothing for the sticker upper to do.
We've all been there. We've all done that.
There is our second 0. Both sides have now had a 0. Both have had a 9. Both have had at least 1 1. So, after 2 have bowled for both teams in this deciding and final leg, 8 pins to Big Uns 2, 4 to Young and Bald.
So now it's up to Ross. Let's see what Ross can do.
He's had a run of 4s. He does not want to end with another one of those. Good opener.
Yeah.
Good opener. Would you work the centre pin, or would you go for the winger here,
I'd go
Matt?
that right hand.
Oh my word! Ball's left the area and
Up
gone
on
into
the
the
stage.
stage somewhere.
He's coming across to the inside of that king.
Oh,
No.
just a late release
Oh,
there.
no. There we
It
go.
just stuck in his hand.
got the
Maybe-
5.
Maybe a sweaty palm,
Yeah.
understandably.
So 13 plays 4.
Oliver's got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. The sticker up had to go and find the ball as it went out of the ball pit and onto the stage and rolled away. Knowing my luck, it's probably leapt out and crashed onto some of my stuff that I've left. I've got another
No.
GoPro down. Luckily, these ones are only about 30 quid each used. I've got a stash of them. Ooh, the arrowhead.
Perhaps an apt song here for Oliver.
That was a shame. That was
so
a lovely
close.
pace. Lovely
Yeah, it
pace,
was.
lovely angle. Nothing wrong with that.
He's a
millimeters.
thoughtful skipper.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again. Don't change anything. He's pulled that. Okay, it's all right.
Yeah.
But it might not be enough
No.
at this stage.
Still within spitting distance.
Wow, you say that. So, "13 pins to the Big Uns halfway through this final
So-
leg. 9 to Young and Bald.
Barry's coming off his 0.
4-pin deficit is still. Barry, yes, off that.
With his grippy trainers.
Yeah. I think if they do go through, he's going to have to, the captain's going to have words with him and say, bring some different footwear on Friday.
That's looking good.
That was better. There was no squeak, but harshly
Just 2
treated.
pins, yeah.
Harshly treated by the Skittles.
Ironic cheers there from Mr. Denton.
Ah. Oh. Now,
2 more down.
King, because we should all know where that is and try for the 3, or do you hit that winger and cut back to try and get
As
them
you're
all?
looking, the left side of this
It's gone the King.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
shot.
Oh, yeah. Well done, Barry. Arms
could have
aloft
just done
from his
it to the Big
teammates.
Uns.
That could have been the crucial shot.
Yeah.
Good on
Yeah.
Barry to come back from a 0
Yeah.
and plant in your second highest score of the night.
And
with
take
7.
his time as well.
27 with a 0 is good going, and a 3. I've just noticed. Got a 0 and a 3. Oh, sorry,
Yes.
25. 25 with a 0 and 3.
Here comes Marcus. Let's see what he can do.
I'll tell you what, he needs a spare, and
Yeah.
the door's ajar.
That is one of the. I mean, I love it when they do that occasionally.
He's pulled it.
It's
That's
still on.
unlucky.
It's still on.
Well, a 10 is. Sorry, a 9 is.
Yeah,
It's
9 is. Yeah.
not. Spares out. Unlucky.
Yeah. There we
Unlucky.
go. So
Real pressure
Yeah.
shot for him there.
yeah, it was. They're 4 down.
16 pins, plays 20
Yeah.
after 4 have bowled for both teams in this deciding leg. A reminder, it's 4 points apiece. First to 6 wins, 2 points for a win, 1 point for a draw. If we do draw this one, we will play an extra leg.
And you won't be able to get rid of us from your
No.
tiny screens.
Someone off camera is having a massive coughing fit. Is it Barry? He's got a funny colour.
Perhaps a peanut's gone down the
Yes.
wrong way.
Or perhaps a small hair from a pork scratching.
A cheesy moment. They still do those?
I don't know.
Scampi fry. John's having one of those evenings tonight, isn't he?
He is.
I
And he's
mean,
not enjoying it, I don't
no.
think. He hasn't smiled since leg 1, I've noticed. Okay,
3 pins down.
a cheeky pick up there.
Yeah. He needs to get something with this. Otherwise, the door is open.
Slightly. When it's a door, not a door. When it's a Skittle Alley. When it's a jar.
When it's a jar. Very good, Simon.
It's a very old dad joke. I'm surprised you don't know
Do
that
you
one.
write the Christmas cracker jokes?
No, I just remember them. It's my sole talent. So, 25 to Big Uns, 16. Carl needs to. I mean, look, he's had a good run. 1, then a 3,
Yes.
then 2 6s.
Yeah.
He now needs more. Okay, 3 per ball will do it.
Yeah.
He's got his game face on now.
He
The bounce has
certainly has.
stopped, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, unlucky. That's okay. Quarter pin on your right, viewer,
Yeah.
is the shot.
Hit that left-hand side of that quarter pin, and he could get an 8.
Rain it in speed-wise. Nice.
Yes! What a shot from Carl.
Yeah, look at that. Still got the
Just
game
keeping
face.
the pressure up a bit on the Big Uns.
Yeah.
Still got his
Fabulous
game
shot.
face as he accepts the
Yes.
high five. And unlike our teams, they're not awkward high fives because these people are all under 25.
Yeah.
When you see middle-aged white men trying to high five each other, it's slightly awkward, but it's good to see youngsters doing it.
So Bert.
What a time to put in your best score of the
Yeah.
evening.
That's
One
just-
pin game. Bert and Derek. And
This-
Bert has to lay down the target
He
for
does.
Derek.
And this is why we love the Skittles. It can come down to the last ball.
It's
of a
not a
game.
bad start for Bert.
It's
He'll be
not a bad
happy with
start at
that.
all.
He's left the king in play, which he can easily take out another 4 with this one. Oh. Yes. That's
Vintage Bert.
That was a quality shot. 8 pins ahead now. If he really wants to rub Derek's face in it, he takes both of these.
Focusing.
Oh, it just
Eight
rattled
there
it.
from Bert.
Now John's smiling.
Yeah.
They think
John
that's
can
enough.
afford to smile.
They think that's enough.
Let's see what Derek can do.
Well, so the target is 33 to draw. Currently on 24.
Derek is capable of this. I mean,
9
Let's see
will
what
take
he
us
can
into a. That's so
just
cruel.
came across a bit too far.
What a cruel game this
Yeah,
can be.
Yeah. Ah, it's gone. Yeah, this is virtually impossible. But let's see. Oh! Derek! Oh my goodness! And that is
my
why we love
word.
watching Skittles. What a game!
Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. 32 to
Yeah.
33.
Well played, you lot.
Well,
Yeah, keep smiling. So close.
yeah. Right, there we go. Let's have a focus in on the congratulations and commiserations. Well played to Young and Bald.
Yeah.
Well done, Ross.
They were young and bald,
They were.
but Big Uns took it down to the wire. What a great result.
Go down.
Bert's just asking how it went down. It went down pretty well.
There we go.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, Brian, on YouTube, who says, so close, commiserations to Young and Bald. It was good and well played, Big Uns. We will see Big Uns on Friday as they take on Best Sellers for the Shield Trophy. We will also see Lads Night Out as they take on Cobblers
Oh,
for
Lads.
the Summer League Silverware Trophy Final.
oh, lads' night out.
So, thank you for watching, if you have been. More live Skittles later on this week on Friday from probably about 7:45, if we can get set up in time. Yeah, go to abmskittles.uk, the website for the club, to see all the breakdown of all our fixtures and everything else. If you are in South Oxfordshire, within spitting distance of Wallingford, and you fancy having a go, get in touch on our socials, and we'll invite you down to a game night, and we can arrange all
Definitely.
sorts of things. We can taste the games if you've got some friends or some work colleagues, and if you've got a Skittle Alley near you and you don't live anywhere near Wallingford, go and visit them. Quite a lot of leagues, I noticed this season, are looking for additional players to join existing teams
They are.
and help them out. So
We've got to keep it going.
yeah, by all means, do keep the sport alive. But there we go. Thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed it. We will see you again later. My thanks to Matt for standing in as our guest pundit this evening.
Thank you,
Matt.
Simon, for inviting me.
You're very welcome. And on that note, until next time, until this Friday, we'll just leave you with a little bit of the ambience of the club.